Hey, good morning, relatives. I'm out here by the corner of my garden again. The nasturtiums have taken over from the violets there. And there's the line of feverfew, the red cedar. Yeah, just a shot of all the flowers and a little bit of the detritus in the background. Let's just advance up this line. I'm going to stop and take a look at this elecampane. It's getting ready to flower. Nasturtiums are taking off. Calendulas are taking off. That one's about to flower. Nasturtiums for color on the sun side. I'm on the shady side. I've talked about all this stuff in my videos over and over and over again. So just going to try and show this stuff off a bit. Got to show that mugwort. Ugh. A lot of changes in color and tone there. Sunflowers in the orange pot, the orange fabric pot. I'm going to get a look at the motherwort under the tree. Another sunflower in an orange pot. These sunflower traffic cones, as it were. And then just this edge of the garden, up to the neighbor's road. One of my compost piles back there. What do we want to take note of in here today? Let's show off there. My tallest oak, Old English oaks for some of my ancestors, and down in there's Irish yews for some of my ancestors, and there's lilacs in there for my ancestors. Flowers for the pollinators. Potatoes. Potatoes are going to be ready soon. Elephant garlic, probably. A squash that's might not be in the best spot. Potato beds. I don't mind if every bed is a potato bed. If I have to like pull potatoes out next year to make space for other things. Tobaccos, row of tobaccos there. Got some fat planter pots, just got the dirt in. There's the daisies behind the garden bed. Brand new compost pile. Tobacco bed. Future tobacco bed if the Virginia tobaccos ever take off. And if they don't, well, I'm putting my Hopi tobaccos in there. What else should I look at? Side projects. Let's get mine and then we'll go look at the other side projects. This is how this garden is faring out. Deer came through and lopped off some of my peas. It kind of did me a favor because you take a look back there. The ones in the back, really, really tall. The ones in the front, all been cut short by the deer. But they're all putting out double heads. And the deer's moved on. So they come through, but they have their little season where there's not quite enough stuff around. They'll come eat my stuff. Love the nasturtiums, love the color. stepping back into under my tarp, making our way there. These nasturtiums right in front, they just want to climb somewhere other than where I want them to climb. But I love these dearly. These beautiful, rich, red nasturtiums. Just fucking delighted by them. What's going on in here other than the stink that you can't smell? Potatoes everywhere. In between the potatoes, there's tomatoes in buckets, in behind the potatoes, in the ground. Ganja girls. That one's from seed. White strawberries. I did get a couple of handfuls of white strawberries so far this year. Ripe and tasty. They're supposed to be like that. And then red strawberries. I've had a couple of red strawberries so far this year, but there's a bunch. They're coming up. Potatoes are enormous. These things are going to be wonderful. I can't remember what they're called, but they put off this little beautiful cloud of purple flowers. Just inside the garden, there's the compost pile with volunteer motherworts in it and volunteer potatoes in it. And I guess I'll go look at some other stuff. Side project A, sweet potato towers. There's a variety of sweet potatoes in there, and it's a project with my neighbor John, and it's, I think, both of our first experience with sweet potatoes. I'm learning, he's researching. Those are kind of happy. Okay, other side project, another ganja girl. Can tell they're mine because it's got nasturtiums all around it. There's a couple in here that are my neighbors, but for the sake of internal privacy, I'm just going to try and show off my own bullshit. So there's that one, and another tobacco bed of like itsy bitsy tobaccos that I just threw in there. And those are John's pumpkin patches on the outside, and one of my free range nasturtiums that's on the corner. So this is a space that'll develop and green right up in a hurry. We pretty much just built this in the last week. So on to the next thing. Okay, and this, I guess, is the sun deck project. This we promised ourselves that we get a variety of heat-loving vegetables up here this year, and we're working on it. So we got tomatoes, nasturtiums, tomatoes, and the big tomato, peppers, cucumbers, peppers, tomato, nasturtiums, cucumbers, tomato, pepper, tomato, nasturtiums, tomato, pepper, tomato, water, solanum, little sweet yellow fruits that are just like tomatoes. Those are going to be amazing. That's a tomato. That's a tomato. That's a tomato. Tomato, nasturtium, tomato, nasturtium, tomato. And we'll see what happens. Anyways, that's the end of the garden projects. Good morning.